Quality over quantity, quantity over quality. I suppose I could ask you, would you want one really good cookie or a truckload of kind of crappy cookies? Overlooking the fact that each one is a cookie that somebody has taken the time to make. I know, well, back when I was growing up, you still had the soft cover books, the paperbacks. They were not known for being the highest quality. And quite often, somebody would bang out one of those like every couple of months. They were usually the ones you found on the revolving, book racks in the drugstore or a convenience store, someplace like that. When I was a kid, they were like the 39-cent ones, the 25-cent ones. You weren't ever going to see them nominated for the Nobel Prize for Literature. But that is not to say that people did not like to sit down and read them. They were usually the romance types or the really action-adventure types, the ones that weren't going to make you go through this really grueling experience. It was one you could pick up and set down, and still not lose your place in the story. You get a lot of them. Whereas like Dashiell Hammett, Raymond Chandler, Mickey Spillane, they only wrote X number of books. Zane Grey, Louis L'Amour, they only wrote X number of books. It might take them a year to write one. Which is better than the other? I think it all depends on your personal taste. Me, I like sitting down and writing. Now, I might have something that will, when it's all said and done, be a very small paperback. I've also got some that are pretty thick. Those are history books. And which is better, which is worse? You want to pass judgment on that. It's relative. What do you like? I suppose if you really, really like to read, you don't mind waiting for the next one to come out, in the next couple of months. Only waiting a little space of time between the book you just put down and the next in the series. Rather than be like people who get addicted on a series and realize that they've got to wait about 3 years for the next season. Like fans of George R.R. Martin, how long have they waited for, the next book to come out? The ones that take a long time, they're really working on making sure it's good. The ones that don't take a long time, they're making sure it's entertaining, and they're keeping you amused and happy and occupied. Which is the best? Yeah. Again, it's relative. Which do you like? That's the right answer.